morning, friends. I thought I would do a day with me today because I finally got approved for EI yesterday. So this morning I woke up at 10:30, as you do when you've been unemployed for 5 weeks, and did my report period. And I was like, wow, this is like a shift. Because when I first heard I was going to be laid off, I was like, at least I can do all the things you normally wish you could do if you had more free time. But last 5 weeks I've just been kind of like, bleh, and I'm just home alone all the time. But today is the day I'm getting money again. So what better way to commemorate than with a video finally? Because the main thing I said I was going to do was make more videos. So good morning. It's 11 o'clock. Let's do a day with me. I don't. Even when I had the one last night, I was like, this is better when it was warm.
Well, if it's just one piece, it's just such a,
Yeah.
Interestingly, the one bit of habit I have is I always make the bed when I wake up. And next thing, I always wake up the birds and change their food and water. I wish I could let them out of the cage, but they hate me. They're so scared of me. I'm working on it. And then I'll usually do like a little picking up everywhere, and that's what I did today. And then made a little to-do list for the day. I don't have any things I need to be doing. It's more of a like, what are some things I could do today? I don't know. What did I write here? Tagalog. I do not every day, but it's a thing that I am working on, and I can't do it every day. Go for a walk, clean the bathroom. These are just some things. This is some pizza left over from last night. I ate one piece of pizza. Oh yeah, and the next thing is you leave your room, you go out into the kitchen, you face yesterday's kitchen mess, and you clean it up to start fresh. It honestly takes me like an hour to do the full dishes away, wash new dishes, wipe counter and stuff. We usually alternate every second day, but since I'm not working at all and Hannah's so busy, I do it more often. We have way too many containers right now because we can't give food to our friends super easily, but that's what we like to have extras for. This is me washing the dishes real slowly. Maybe almost done? Yes. And then since it was like noon, I warmed up some soup for us to have for breakfast.
Yeah.
And I made the soup. I guess I talk about that later anyway. And I've recently become a tea person because I am really craving routine and things that seem like things that adults do. So I drink a lot of tea. Also, our couch is really fun in that there's a really unique setup it requires. The bottom cushions are like kind of stained because we got it for free. So we keep this sheet over it, but the cushions don't lift up, like they're attached to the couch, so you just need to re-tuck it into all the corners several times a day. There's 3 blankets that go along the top. They need to be folded correctly. A pillow on either side, and then there's some stuffy friends that always fall down the back. So that's one thing you gotta do when you're like preparing the room for the day. These are some flowers. Now the soup is warm, and we're ready to sit on the couch and eat our soup.
Some hilarious way we make tea. Here is some water I have boiled in a pot. I have learned that just pouring it sometimes not good, so I get a ladle. Ladle up my tea. Okay. Basically, we lost our lid to put on tea, so I use this little plate, and then I put my tea bag on it after, and it's like a nice little tea unit. It's 12:13. Breakfast slash lunch. And I have done some pottery. We volunteer at a food bank and then we get to take a couple things home at the end. So the other day Hannah took beans and veggie broth and like canned tomato and then made the soup while I was doing a 3-hour Discord call where we did a reader's theater of the entirety of Citizen Kane. Like there were all these roles that no one had been assigned, so everyone was just kind of like jumping in and saying at the same time. And I was like, I'm eating this soup. Do you want a bigger spoon? No, I chose a spoon on purpose. I got you a bigger spoon.
Oh,
Just one of those little things about me.
that's true.
How many spoons go?
When I worked at the Flying Pig, I had to make soup like every day. It was really stressful and I wasn't very good at it.
Did you have to invent it?
Yeah.
What?
And I was like, I don't know how to cook food.
This is our morning routine. Hannah sits at the table and I sit on the couch. Because she has real things to be working on, so she needs a table.
It's also because my back hurts so much all the time. Oh, this morning I pre-ordered my new book.
What's it called?
It's called Right.
Nice.
It's by Michael Twiggy. It's my favorite author.
I feel like that's the food equivalent of my favorite author that makes books called like Seeds, Feathers. Yours is Right.
Yeah, he has one like about okra, just like about southern food mostly.
And then we did a little craft time together before Hannah had to work.
What are you doing?
Stretching my head.
Alright, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna make art with. I lost the most important part.
Oh
Oh my god! Don't put this in.
no! I was looking through my collage bin and I had lots of like tickets and stuff to things from before pandemic. This is just a parking thing. But I thought I could do something themed around remember when we could go places.
This is my folder of stuff from when I was in New York. Oh, this is a play we went to. Lottery ticket. My name has 5 A's.
I pulled lots of things that remind me of the before times and like traveling. I started this puzzle at 6 o'clock last night and I stayed up until 2 finishing it.
No, the brown board that I have.
I think it's like in your piles of stuff there.
I would never. It's so fucked because like the system is like, why you want more hours? And I was like, no, I want you 1 hour difference. I know it's their system, so I'm not gonna fuck with it just because I'm on pass today.
I just got back from my walk. I left when Hannah was leaving for work, so I was like, now it's the only chance for me to get outside or I won't do it. And I had such a nice walk yesterday with Adrian in the sunny park. I was like, another one. It's raining, it's just me in my neighborhood. Not as nice, but it was fine. But I got some food, so I'll show you what I got. So, Hannah won't be home tonight, so I was like, I need to make my own dinner. I wasn't in the mood for pasta or rice, and my brain was like, what other foods are there? So I thought I'd make egg salad sandwiches. Why not? So I bought some bread. Then I saw these strawberries that were obviously not that good because it's February, but I just thought this package was so cute, and I have some yogurt, so I was like, I'll eat those things together. And then the cashier took a while, like they're finishing something up with the other person, so I got tempted by the impulse items and I got some chips. Frozen berries, I really like the blend that has like cherries in it, but they only had a strawberry blackberry blend. I was like, I'll just get blueberries then. Also for yogurt and for smoothies. Then I got a bunch of lettuce to go with my egg salad. a passion fruit because it was $1. Probably I'll also eat it with yogurt. Pears, my favorite, honestly my favorite fruit in the whole world. Like, I can never resist a pear and some bananas. And that's what I bought at the store. Just listening to CBC radio, my favorite thing to do, and I'm home alone for so long so that I have things to listen to. And I know what's up in the world a little bit. And I got home from my walk, I had to charge the camera, and I was like, I can't do anything interesting while the battery's charging. So I just played Animal Crossing for like an hour or something. Tom already posted about his dinner, so or posted, shared in the group. So I guess I will make my dinner now. Just noticed this plant was looking a little droopy, so I watered all of the windowsill plants. I have a really fun method where anytime I notice one of the plants is kind of sad, this one too, I just give them all a tiny bit of water, and I do that pretty much every day. And I keep this maple syrup thing here full of water so that whenever the need strikes, I can do some watering. Some water for you. I'm making hard-boiled eggs, which I have never done before for some reason. Oh my god, what do I do from here? I'm so ashamed that all my friends are chefs. And here I am, taking an hour to make 3 boiled eggs. Oh no, why is it blue? Is there blue on my hands? Well, it's not instant noodles. And for my evening activity tonight, I am just drawing here on the table with markers. These are my favorite markers. They're so fun to blend with. Usually I sit there because I could like alternate between couch and floor to like reach better. But I realized if I sit here, I can look at the TV without turning backwards, which is probably better. And so every time I take out my other markers, I have to arrange them in order before I can start drawing. And that was my day. Thanks for hanging out with me. There's nothing else to say. I just brushed my teeth, and when Hannah's not home, I still try to end the night with yoga, even though she's not there to make sure I do it. Good night.